Have to guard this down screen. What is Anthony Simons doing? Get attached, arms out, so this player can't curl. He has to go out, and this player has time to get over the screen. This player curls, so you give him no time to get over the screen. So now you have no chance of guarding this handoff. Get in a defensive stance. Look at Jeremy Grant. This is not even close to a defensive stance. So look at your feet are moving all over the place. Inward, not getting outward. Blazers player is just staring at the ball for too long. Your back is to your man. So that's already a no. Like, look, you can't guard with your back to your man like this. Of course this happens. Can't lean towards the screen early. Look at this Blazers defender right here, leaning towards that screen. You get beat the other way. Nonchalance on defense by Anthony Simons. You need to sprint back to make sure you're in a defensive stance. Look at you're just backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling. And look, now you're out of position. Like, look at your feet. They're not level to each other. So now if CJ McCollum crosses over this way, you can't slide your feet. You're going to have to twist your body around. Look at that. Your Drew Eubanks here. You got to be over here. You can't let CJ McCollum turn the corner here. This is just horrible. It's over at that point. Got to stay connected to your man. Because if he doesn't set this screen and slips it, you got to be able to go with him. Look at this Blazers player here. He's hedging a screen that never was set. So now CJ McCollum's wide open. If you want to be in the gaps, you got to sprint back so you're in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at this Blazers player jogging. So now look. Now he's in the gaps, but his feet aren't set. Look at his feet. They're taking him inward. You're not getting outward. You never, ever guard like this with your back to the ball. Get underneath your man with your back to the baseline. If he comes off a down screen, just chase off his hip. But of course you're going to get beat back door. That draws a second defender. That leaves the three-point line wide open. What is Nazir Little doing in this zone? You have a man in your area of the zone. This is this player's area of the zone. Why is Nazir Little... What are you doing? Okay, this Blazers big has got to get way further up here and drop coverage. Okay, you can't just give CJ McCollum an open three. If Valanciunas rolls, he's rolling right into backside help. But, I mean, come on. I mean, are you serious? Anthony Simons should not be taking the ball here. He should be going here. This player takes the ball. Anthony Simons isn't going to get to the ball in time. Hey, what is this Blazers player doing? Instead of all this communicating, just sprint back so you're in a defensive stance. Look at this Blazers player, not even close to a defensive stance with Trey Murphy right here. So his feet are taking him inward, meaning he's never getting outward. Can't guard like this with your back to your man. It's just never, ever a good idea to do that. Of course that happens. Blazers are in a zone right here. Jeremy Grant's got to take the middle of the zone and say something because Nurkic needs to come here so this player can go here. But again, look what happens. You're stuck with two people guarding the ball in the zone, so that's going to leave somebody wide open, of course. So the Blazers hedge right here. Stop. Okay, so this player is in backside help like he's supposed to be, but as soon as this pass gets made, stop. Nurkic is recovering. You need to leave now. Nurkic is getting back. You can't just stand in the paint anymore. The Blazers hedge this screen right here. Stop. So this player just lifted above the three. You should be up here anyways. So again, if you're up here, now on this pass gets made here, you can easily recover, and Nurkic recovers back. But you're just still standing down here, so you're not going to get up in time. So just rip and go right to the rim. Okay, so the Blazers turn it over right here. Stop. If you're this Blazers player here, just focusing on getting back. Don't worry about getting to the ball. Just make sure you're back so you're ahead of the ball. See, look at this player going towards the ball. You just guaranteed you're never going to be ahead of the ball. If you're Yusuf Nurkic right here, you're doing a great job battling for post position with Jonas Valanciunas. But once Valanciunas now tries to turn the corner, he's not battling for post position anymore. You've got to disengage a little bit and show your hands so you can slide your feet as Valanciunas turns the corner. So you're not disengaging, you're not showing your hands. So now Valanciunas turns the corner on you. That draws help. And what does that mean? Well, now when this shot goes up, there's nobody to box out these Pelicans players. This is just laziness now on Nurkic's part. Like, you just can't gamble like this. There's no backside help. All right, the Blazers are in a zone right here. They're going to hedge this ball screen. So Drew Eubanks hedges and recovers back to his area of the zone. So right now, this player's guarding nobody. That can't happen. You need to get over here now. This Eubanks is coming here. He's not coming here. But this player's just standing around. We have 2 people guarding Valanciunas now for no reason. Okay, if you're Jeremy Grant right now, you got to be yelling, flare, flare, flare. So this player knows, okay, I got to get up and over the top. This player can't get hit with this flare screen like this because now look, now Jeremy Grant's got to slide over here to this player, and this player setting the screen now is going to roll, and there's going to be no one there. Terrible transition defense. Drew Eubanks needs to communicate that he's going to take this player here. This Blazers player has to come here. But there's no communication. So 2 Blazers go to 1 Pelicans player. Okay, the Blazers are in drop coverage. Where is the backside help? You see this screen coming. Slide over here. Again, if your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance and you're in backside help, if a skip pass is made, you can recover. But you just can't let this pass get made. Get in a defensive stance. Get your feet set. Look at this Blazers player. Not in a defensive stance. Feet not set. So you're not going to get out in time on this pass. God. If you're this Blazers player right here, you're committing to this switch way too early. So this handoff's coming. Look at this Blazers player stopping right here. You should still be guarding the ball. This player hasn't come off a screen yet. So you... Do not go up the gut of a down screen. You chase. Look at this player going up the gut. Look at the angle. It's an open 3 every time. This is unbelievable. Get organized on defense. Who's guarding this person? Say something. Who's guarding that person? Say something. Who's guarding this person? Say something. Who's guarding that person? Say something. It's just embarrassing.